Okay, what is up? Technical difficulties, and I'm not talking about my hair, not just my hair. I'm stressed. Okay. Hey, so what's up, everybody? I'm here. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure this shit out. I fucking hate streaming. I really do, guys. It is not easy. All right, but I'm back. Hold on a second. Hold on. Ugh, fucking A. I'm some kind of alpha chat, right? Yeah. All right, here we go. Better? All right. So, as I was saying before, um, not Marvel, near mint condition announced, I guess 3 days ago, the announcement that we are getting some more epics come October 2025 through January 2026. And I have mixed feelings. This is what I was saying when I was lip syncing. So I'm just reiterating what I said when nobody heard me. Thanks to whoever that was, by the way. I had no idea that I was muted, and I wasn't muted. I was actually on. Anyway, who gives a fuck? So I want to discuss the latest epics that were announced. Some that are actually pretty good. Others somewhat questionable. A small percentage is questionable. I question the mapping of this particular one, which I'm going to get to right away because it's an X-Men title. I'm really happy, first of all, whenever X-Men is announced. I'm sure you guys are. X-Men, I mean, you can't go wrong with X-Men, especially from Claremont's era. And what I'm talking about right now is Volume 13, Wounded Wolf, which is cool. We got Uncanny X-Men 199 to 210. And right there, that's the problem. 210. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to inform you. 210 of Uncanny X-Men is the first part of the Mutant Massacre storyline, which featured in X-Men most prominently. It actually goes from 210 to 213. I'm looking at my computer. By the way, if you guys see my eyes darting that way, it's because I'm looking at my computer, my notes. And apparently they decided not to include 211, 212, and 213, which are a major part of the Mutant Massacre. And I wonder why they did that. Now, it includes, let me just read this because I'm blind as a bat. We have 199 to 210, Annuals 9 and 10, New Mutants Special Edition 1, and Marvel Fanfare number 33, which I'm assuming is a material from. That right there, guys, if you count up every issue, is 16. And that's very skimpy, in my opinion, for an epic. I don't like that it is this small, especially since we had the same thing happen with the Brood Saga, Volume 9, Brood Saga, Volume 10, God Loves Man Kills. And yet the latter stuff, like Volumes 22 and 23, have been like 520 pages. I wonder why we're getting such a small amount of issues in X-Men when it's not necessary. I mean, 211, 12, and 13 would bring it up to 19 issues in one volume, which is standard and par for the course for epic collection. For an epic collection, 19 issues is really good. We're probably looking at a 400 and maybe 56 or 64 page epic, you know? And I don't know why they couldn't just stop at 209 of Uncanny X-Men or all the way up to 213, but it is what it is. And I don't know who's to blame here. Who do we blame? David Gabriel? CB Cebulski? CB Cebullshit, the editor-in-chief? Somebody who came up with this mapping should be held responsible and fired because this is not good mapping. It's a cliffhanger. They're leaving it as a cliffhanger with issue 210, but that's what we're getting. I'm happy that it's Wounded Wolf. That's a good title. But for those of you who don't know, this is going to show Magneto's trial in Paris, which is issue 200. 201 will have Storm and Cyclops fighting for leadership of the X-Men. Should I tell you who wins? Nah. I won't do that. Then we have the Secret Wars 2 tie-ins with 202 and 203. 204. Oh, sorry. 199, by the way. 199 has Freedom Force, which is the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants working with the government, arresting Magneto. And it's cool because they go to the Holocaust Museum in Washington. So Claremont throwing in some social issues there. And that's when Rachel also becomes Phoenix, too, when she officially becomes Phoenix number 2. 204 will be Nightcrawler with Judith Rasendil. Nah, it's not a big deal. Then 205, I remember like 205 and 6 is when they fight Sentinels, and they fight, they're in San Francisco with Spider-Woman and Lindsay McCabe. Then 207, that's the one where Rachel goes after Selene, the Black Queen of the Hellfire Club, and Wolverine stabs her ass with his claws, and she eventually quits the team. So 208, 209, that whole thing. 205, is the one with Lady Deathstrike. It's a Barry Windsor Smith storyline. So that was actually a really good one. Wolverine versus... It's how Wolverine... It's like it's been a while since I read it, but I know Lady Deathstrike's involved, and I believe it's how he got his adamantium and how she became a cyborg, and they were lovers. And then, 210, it ends with... 208, 209 is the... they fight the Hellfire Club in Central Park. And, like, I think Leland dies. Frederick Von Rome dies. A lot of guys get fucked up there. And, of course, Rachel leaves. Spiral... What was it? Spiral appears. But Spiral was with Freedom Force, right? Okay. I don't know. And then 210 is the first part of the Mutant Massacre. And, again, I don't know why they didn't include 211, 12, and 13, but okay. Now, here's another thing that I was surprised at. Annual number 10 of X-Men is when Longshot joins the X-Men. However, Longshot had a limited series, a 6-issue limited series from 85 to 86. Why didn't they include that in this volume? Why do we have a New Mutants special edition? I don't understand that. I don't understand it. I don't think it's necessary. We already got the special edition in... What was it? God, I wish I had my phone. Now I'm using my phone to videotape this because my fucking computer is not working, the volume. Anyway, the New Mutants... All right. It's going to bug me if I don't talk about it. Hold on. Nope. Nope. Hold on. Yeah. So in volume 3 of New Mutants, we already got this special edition. Why is it an X-Men? Why is it in an X-Men volume? I don't know. Okay. But it's there. They decided in lieu of the 6-issue limited Longshot series, they're going to give us a special edition of New Mutants and Marvel Fanfare number 33. Nobody wants this. Nobody asked for it. So I'm disappointed in that. I'm not angry, but I am very disappointed in the mapping. There's still time to change. Okay, hopefully the dumbasses at Marvel, David Gabriel, Peter Gabriel, whatever your name is, CB some bullshit. If you see, I don't work for you guys. I don't care about sponsorship or endorsements, guys. I'm just telling it like it is. I'm pissed off. This is what makes me an Alpha Chad. So get on it. Add in 211 through 212. Make it right. Add the Longshot series. By the way, if anybody's messaging me, I don't see any messages. Somebody was messaging me before. I don't see it, guys. I'm gonna figure this crap out. This is like my first live stream, so please cut me a little slack. Anyway, so that's that. Volume 13, X-Men Epic Collection, Wounded Wolf. We're getting it, which is great, but I'm just disappointed in the mapping. That comes out October of this year, guys. Let's move on. I'm gonna be very honest, guys. I'm piggybacking on New Year Mint Condition. I'm looking at their list here. I'm not a fan of Omar or Curtis. I think they think very highly of themselves because they work with Marvel. Good for them. Not jealous, but I really don't care for their opinions. It's all about us, guys. Ghost Rider Volume 3 Death Race, they already announced this one. Ghost Rider number 29 to 50, Marvel Team Up number 91, What If number 17, and Marvel Tales 256. Okay, I'll get it, but I mean, big flipping deal. The one thing I really have a big problem, I wonder if I should do this in order. Yeah, why not? Venom, Volume 6. That's actually going to be a gap filler between 5 and 7. All we need now is just 3. And it's funny, I might even do this with you guys. I might even do like a fantasy, like let's play a fantasy mapping game. Like let's plan out Volume 1 of Punisher. I've already done that. Volume 1 of Punisher. Volume 2 of Silver Surfer, which is pretty much going to be 1 through 18. The John Buscema, Stan Lee run. Let's let's fill in the gaps. What's gonna be announced. So I might do that with you guys because I have it all written now. It's a lot of fun things I have planned for you. But this one I actually did on my own. Volume 6, Planet of the Symbiotes, will be out October 25th. Along Came a Spider, 1 through 4. The Hunted, 1 through 3. And then, of course, we're going to have the Super Specials material from... And I wrote this out, too. I was like, this is going to be part of it. These were already featured in Carnage. So, it's double dipping, yeah. But, fuck it. Think of it this way, guys. If you guys haven't heard me say this already, don't think of double or triple dipping as, oh God, I'm paying again for a story I've read. Think of it this way. Think of it as glass half full. Think of it as, here's an opportunity for me to read these awesome kick-ass stories again and again and maybe again, so if it's quadruple dipping. One thing that surprises me about Venom Sinner Takes All 1 through 4 is that it's already featured in Volume 5 of Venom, but maybe it's a mistake. I'm thinking maybe Curtis made a mistake as usual. So I think it says here material from the Super Specials, Amazing Spider-Man, Venom, Spectacular Spider-Man, and Web of Spider-Man. We have the Spider-Man Holiday Special 1995. Again, I knew this was going to be included because they have to pad out. If you look at the if you Google Venom CMRO, you can see all the appearances of these characters, and these titles are what's left. So they have to pad out what they can for this volume. But I don't know why they're doing Sinner Takes All 1 through 4 again, unless there's some more material that was not featured in Volume 5 that they're going to do in Volume 6. I don't know. But that's that. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Venom Volume 6. I wish I could see you guys. Are you guys? God damn it, guys! Hold on a second. Whoa. Wait, no green screen. Wow. Hold on. My mic is on. I can turn that. I can't see any chatting. I don't know if you guys are chatting. Please forgive me, guys. If you are chatting, I wish... Oh, actually, wait a minute. This is live from YouTube. Maybe you guys are chatting. Hold on. Let me see if... Hold on. Guys, help me out here. Right? It says I'm live. 13 minutes now. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay. Hold on a second. I just want to make sure... Okay, you know what, guys? You're not here to see me look this over. Oh, chat is disabled for the live stream? Why is that? Oh, crap. Hey, guys, I am so sorry for this. Holy shit, I did not do this. I did not prepare properly. Okay. Let's just move on. Oh, God. All right, guys. Forgive me. I will have this sorted out the next time I do a live stream, guys. There'll be comments. We'll have live interaction, guys, so please forgive me. Let's just move on. Just hear me speak on these freaking titles. Let me move this over here. All right. You guys want to see me or you guys want epics? Okay. I don't know. Maybe I should move it this way. Okay. Maybe I'll do it this way. All right. Moving on, guys. This is one I'm really excited about. Volume 6 of Moon Knight Scarlet Redemption. Hold on. Move my desk this way. There we go. Hey, how's it going? All right, so we're gonna have Mark Spector Moon Knight 26 through 38. This is a gap filler, by the way, between 5 and 7. 26 through 38. And interestingly enough, Amazing Spider-Man 353 to 358. That latter part is collected in the Spider-Man volume. It's round robin. So whatever round robin is, that's in there. That was actually a really good one because you had Nova, Moon Knight, Night Thrasher, Punisher, I think Morbius. You had who else? You had a slew of guys just jumping in and out of the story and helping Spider-Man figure stuff out. I think Black Panther too, or maybe I'm thinking about the Vibranium Vendetta. That was like the whole thing. Like everybody just pitched in and helped Spider-Man out. Moon Knight was fighting Midnight, his former sidekick. So that's going to be volume 6, which I'm really, really excited about. Again, also October of 2025. They don't have a cover for that just yet. Hopefully soon. And that's pretty much all for October that I'm getting. If you guys are interested, they're also going to release Captain America Modern Era Volume 3, The Burden of Dreams, Spider-Gwen, Ghost Spider Modern Era Volume 3, Gwenom, Annihilation Modern Era Volume 2, Desperate Measures, Carnage Modern Era Volume 1, Carnage USA, and the aforementioned Venom 6, Moon Knight 6, and X-Men 13. So, and Ghost Rider Volume 3, all released in October of this year, guys. Moving on to November. God. Okay, yeah. We got Star Wars Darth Vader Modern Era Volume 2. I don't care about this, guys, honestly. I don't care. Aliens Original Years Volume 3. That's Dark Horse. I don't care. Spider-Girl Modern Era Volume 6. Maybe you guys like it. I don't know. But here's one that I'm looking forward to. Doctor Strange Volume 12 is really good. Hold on. There we go. It covers Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme number 62 to 75, Sorcerer Supreme Annual number 4. Those I knew that they were going to include. However, they're also including Midnight Suns Unlimited number 6, which pretty cool, I guess, right? Midnight Suns, that's like Ghost Rider, Doctor Strange, Morbius, Blade, I think. I don't know. It's basically the freaks of the Marvel Universe are included in Midnight Suns. Yeah, that's a gap filler. This pretty much ends all of the Doctor Strange Sorcerer Supreme series from 1988 through 96. Of course, Volume 13 also extends to 97. So we got 9 years of Doctor Strange there. That series is done. So all you need now from Doctor Strange is Volume 6 and 7, which will be Doctor Strange 52 to 81. And I'm thinking maybe even the Strange Tales 1 through 19, which was a split book with Cloak and Dagger. So I'm pretty sure they're going to figure out some way to squeeze all that in. 52 to 81, that's actually 30 issues right there. They're probably going to have to split it in half, though. Probably like 52 to 72, and then 73 to 81, and then 1 to 19 of Strange Tales. I don't know. That's how I would map it, or something like that. Wherever that initial storyline ends for Volume 6, that's what I would put for Doctor Strange. Here's one, guys, that I'm excited for, and I hope you are too. That, not to sound arrogant, but I knew this would happen. Doctor Doom Epic Collection, Volume 1. I have a feeling, too, that we will, at some point, get a Magneto epic line, like an epic line of Magneto and Inhumans. I don't know why. I think we're going to get an Inhumans, we'll get New Warriors, Spectacular Spider-Man, Marvel Team Up, all that good stuff. But I knew for some reason that we were going to get a Doctor Doom volume at some point, and when we do, and of course it's going to be just a smattering of appearances. And something that's problematic is that going forward, Doctor Doom really does not have a series of his own from the 60s, 70s. I mean, Astonishing Tales, maybe from 1 to 8. He had a series. It's like Morbius had Fear, Hulk had Tales to Astonish, Iron Man and Captain America had Tales of Suspense before they graduated to their own titles. Doctor Doom had Astonishing Tales, but Doctor Doom, and this is the problem with villains like Magneto or anybody else who may, if they're going to do like a villains epic line, the problem is a lot of them just appeared in other titles that have been collected. I mean, look at this. Fantastic Four, 5 to 6, 10, 16 to 17, 23, 39 to 40, 57 to 60, and 73. So guys, if you have Fantastic Four volumes 1 through 5 or 6, you don't need this. Annual 2 and 3, which by the way I really loved because that's the origin of Doctor Doom, which reminds me of The Godfather Part 2. I always say Doom had a Don Corleone-esque origin. You know, being chased by the Kaiser. Don Corleone was chased by mobsters. You know, the chieftain in Italy and in Sicily. And then he gets his revenge and kills them. Doctor Doom did that, and he became ruler of Latveria. So yeah, and Don Corleone went back to Sicily and killed a cocksucker who killed his family. So it's good. It's good to look at that again, but again, it's already been collected. Spider-Man number 5. You know, if you have volume 1 of Spider-Man, Avengers 25. He appeared in 24. I don't know why they didn't include 24. Maybe it's a mistake. That 37 and 38 of Daredevil. That's really cool. That's the one that actually crosses over with Fantastic Four 73. Fantastic Four 73. That's from 1968. That was a good one. It was like 37 of Daredevil, 73 of Fantastic Four, then back to 38 of Daredevil. And then we have Marvel Superheroes number 20. So that right there is from 1962 to 1969 of Doctor Doom. I'm still excited, and I'm still going to get that book, even though I already have all of those titles to begin with. We have Micronauts Original Marvel Year number 3, volume 3. Fucking ads. I hate ads. Grr, guys, I hate it. All right, skip. All right, Micronauts. Pretty simple here. Issues 36 to 50. That's 15 issues right there of Micronauts, Volume 3, This Battlefield Earth. As far as licensing products go, licensing properties, Micronaut and ROM, I'm getting only because they are part of the contiguous, you know, part of the Marvel 616. Right? Does that make sense? Like they're a contiguous part of Marvel 616. I mean, they had a lot of crossovers with some of the characters, even though they weren't created by Marvel for Marvel. But eventually they crossed into the Marvel universe. So I will get this title, 36 to 50 of Micronauts. And then we have Incredible Hulk Volume 10, which covers issue 245 to 262. And a Marvel Treasury edition number 25. I don't know why they include Marvel Treasury editions, because they usually are not included in the table of contents or the back cover. So it's probably just going to be 245 to 262 of Incredible Hulk. But I'm definitely going to get that. That continues on from Volume 9, Kill or Be Killed, which I'm excited about. I think this is Mantlo, right? Yeah. This is where Bill Mantlo takes over as writer, and Sal Buscema continues on as a penciler, covering 1980 to 1981. And that'll be November of 2025. Moving on to December 2025. Again, it bears mentioning, so I'll just say All New Wolverine Modern Era Volume 1, The Four Sisters. We have Avengers Volume 27, Time Slide. So this pretty much marks the end. Doesn't pretty much, it does. It marks the end of the Avengers' first run, their first volume, all the way up to 402. Collects 389 to 402. This is, of course, again, the Onslaught fiasco. The Crossing number 1, Time Slide number 1, and Onslaught Marvel Universe number 1 yet again. And I think this is gonna quadruple dip, right? Because I know Iron Man has this, Fantastic Four has this. Avengers now has it. Probably X-Men will have it when they get to this period. We're gonna be reading this Onslaught Marvel Universe 4, 5, maybe 10 times in like 10 different. Oh, I think Hulk. I think Hulk even had this, right? Jeez, that's like, yeah, 4 or 5. That's quadruple and quintuple dipping. Interestingly enough, they did not include Thor 396, Iron Man 326, and Captain America, what was it, 445 or 4? It was all part of a storyline along with the Avengers. So it feels like some stuff is missing, but I think this is appropriate. Yeah, I mean, this is the end of Onslaught. Oh, you know what? Hold on 1 second. Okay, no, I'm getting to it now. I want to talk about Captain America Volume 24, which is coming up pretty soon. And yeah, actually, this has to do with Avengers 27. I mean, we're gonna have a really big problem as far as the Heroes Reborn. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, guys, they are going to publish the Heroes Reborn in epic form. They are. And you're probably wondering, how do I know that? Well, guys, let's skip. I'm gonna skip. Yeah, let me skip down here for just 1 second. So, fucking hate ads. Gotta hate YouTube. I refuse to get their plan. Then I shouldn't complain, right? Here's the problem, guys. Here's the problem that I have personally with this. And I don't think I'm going to collect Captain America Volume 24, American Nightmare. I don't think I'm gonna get. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll get it. And Thor Volume 25. What is it? The Dark Gods? I don't know, guys. I made a promise to myself that I was going to stick with just Volume 1, the first volume of the books, like the first run. They've now made it pointedly clear that we are going to get a Heroes Reborn epic. How do I know? Because the first series ended with Volume 22, Man Without a Country, in 1996. We now are going to get Volume 24, American Nightmare, which picks up on Volume 3 of Captain America in 1998, 1 through 14, Iron Man and Captain America Annual 1998, and Captain America and Citizen V Annual 1998. This fucking blows. Because now, Volume 23 is without a doubt going to be Heroes Reborn. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I didn't give a fuck about Heroes Reborn back in 96, 97. I don't give a fuck about it now in 2025. I don't. Okay? And I'm a little pissed off because now I'm such a perfectionist, right? I'm a collector, right, guys? So do I now stop at 22 because the first run is over, or do I continue with 23, 24? And I'm thinking, no, that's it. I'm done. It's not about money. It's not about affording these books or not. It's about shelf space or just space in general. I don't have that much space. I have this and right over here, you guys can't. Oh, actually, here, right? That. See, look at that. That, you guys see? And then all this over here. I really don't have that much space left in my place here. So that's why I and you guys wonder, are you going to get modern epics? Are you going to get DC Finest? I would love to, guys. I don't have the fucking space for it. I don't have the space. So I'm not saying no, but not right now, guys. And I think with Volume 24 of Captain America and Volume 25 of Thor, and most likely Avengers and Fantastic Four are going to follow suit, I don't think I'm gonna collect it. I don't think I'm gonna be able. It's not that I can't. It's not that I'm unable. I just don't really want to continue. I think I want to let it lie with Volume 1 and right off into the sunset. I don't know. I wish you guys, I could see your comments, guys. I'm so sorry that this is disabled. I hate to apologize because I feel like it's a sign of weakness, but I really want to interact with you guys. This was the point of me doing this live, talking about this junk. Not junk. No, I love this stuff, but I'm pissed. I'm pissed. I'm pissed that this is not working. I wanted to do it live on my computer so I could see your comments, but the fucking volume isn't working. So please, guys, forgive me, okay? But I hope you're enjoying this. If not, then dislike or whatever. I'll post this so you guys can comment on it later, and hopefully I can figure out what the fuck is wrong here. Let's go back here. I'm gonna go back a little, guys, and talk about ROM Original Marvel Years Volume 3. Again, Marvel's so lazy they don't even want to come up with a subtitle for ROM for whatever reason. It's just the Original Marvel Years Volume 3. But we got issues 34 to 47, ROM Annual number 2, and we have Marvel 2-in-1 number 99. And I guess this is what, 1981 or 2 through 83. Yeah. This series ended with issue 75, so we're 48 to 75. We're not that far off. Hopefully, if ROM keeps whoever holds the license happy, we'll get a complete run. God, and I don't know why they didn't release. Why didn't they release Hulk Volume 12 or with ROM? Issue 296 of Hulk has ROM, or Volume 2 of Power Man and Iron Fist. Issue 73. So issue 73 of that will be in a ROM. I think it's going to be Volume 2, but they should also release it for Volume 2 or 3 of Power Man and Iron Fist. Hold on. Which one is it? Yeah. Volume 2. Volume 2 of Power Man and Iron Fist should be re-released with the ROM issue included. So we have a full run with issue 73 included. Marvel doesn't think, Okay, whatever. But ROM, like Micronauts, is a licensed property, but it is part of the contiguous 616. I think I need some 420, okay? Oh, God, guys, this is stressful. I dare you guys to do what I'm doing. This is not as much fun as you think it could be. It could be a whole lot more fun, but this is angst-ridden. Okay, next one. I'm actually having fun. I'm kidding, guys. I'm actually having a lot of fun here. Volume 3 of Hawkeye, Marked for Death. So we finally are going to get a full 4-volume run of Hawkeye, covering 1989 to 1991. Avengers Spotlight 22 to 40, and Marvel Comics Presents number 83. I mean, yeah, it's just a Hawkeye team-up book. Actually, there are some issues that don't have Hawkeye in the Ace story, but they're including the whole run here. So that's pretty cool. I can't really complain. Marked for Death. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll have a complete... Volume 4 picks up in 1994. So yeah, so there'll be a gap between 1991 and 94. No biggie. But I like to have all my titles sequentially be filled out. I don't like gaps. Hawkeye, we already talked about. Captain America Volume 24. Again, I don't know if I'm going to collect that because I don't know, guys. I do know that Volume 3 of Captain America, I forgot to mention this, but Volume 3 of Captain America goes up to issue 50, which is not that much. That's probably, 2 or 3 volumes, maybe. And Dan Jurgens, interestingly enough, Dan Jurgens writes Captain America and Thor around that era. So if I care enough for Dan Jurgens' writing, which he was a Superman guy, right? He did Superman stuff in the late 90s. That's how I remember him from. So I don't know, maybe, guys. It's just gonna suck if I decide not to get Captain America or Thor. It's gonna be like they're gonna continue on, and I'm only gonna stop at like 22 of Captain America or 24 of Thor. Anyway, that's in the past. We have Submariner Volume 5, Invasion of New York, which closes out Namor's initial first run, covering issues 50 through 72, and Marvel Spotlight number 27. So that's 1972 to 1974. The series ended with issue 72. And again, but then Ghost Rider, though, I could have stopped with just, I could have left Danny Ketch alone and not picked that up, you know, and just stuck with the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. I bring that up because I'm pretty sure, guys, they will do a Namor in the 90s. You know, when Namor was a businessman, they'll definitely continue on. You know, I mean, why stop at volume 5? I feel like there's probably another 5 more volumes left to go with Namor in the 90s. So, yeah. But I will get this one. Invasion of New York, Volume 5 of Submariner. So that's the end of December 2025. That's that. Now we move on to January 2026. And it's only 10 months away. Wow. We're going to get Amazing Spider-Man Modern Era Volume 2, The Life and Death of Spiders. Again, I'm not going to get these because it's modern. Miles Morales. Yeah. No, Peter Parker's my Spider-Man, guys. No offense. No offense. If black people and Spanish people want to have their own Spider-Man, good. But Peter Parker is my Spider-Man. It's not racism. It's just my view, guys. I grew up with Peter Parker. That's my Spider-Man. I'm not a millennial. I'm not a Gen Z douchebag. I no offense if you guys, you know, my subscribers who are Gen Z or millennials. I love you guys. I promise. But your generation's kind of whacked. I'm just saying. Yeah. So, yeah, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Modern Volume 3, Revivals and Revelations, Deadpool Modern Era Volume 1, Magnum Opus. Meh. If it's a Deadpool classic epic, I'm all for it. And now we have volume 12 of Amazing Spider-Man, Threat or Menace. This covers 207 to 223 and annuals 14 and 15. So that's really cool. That's 1980 to 81. Actually, it ends, I always go by indicia date. So the indicia date of December of 81 ends with 223. So the next volume, volume 13, will start with a 1982, January of 82 issue. And I remember that was when Black Cat was in the insane asylum. She breaks out because she's in love with Spider-Man. But this is cool because this is going to be Denny O'Neil. Denny O'Neil's running, I think, JMD Mateus. Denny O'Neil really brings Spider-Man to like a gritty, like I recall, I have a few of these issues. I recall a lot of the stories took place in like a waterfront or like in like a dark alleyway. So that's what I remember this run from. Denny O'Neil and just like a very dark Spider-Man. I'm just adjusting my hat. It's cool, right? It's like Alpha Chad. It's like frat boy. Anyway, yeah, and the cover will have him fighting, and I have this issue where he fights both Sandman and Hydro Man. So that's gonna be cool. Volume 12, Threat or Menace, Amazing Spider-Man. Still no 16, but what can you do? Life Death, Volume 11 of X-Men. So we're now filling in. So now we're gonna have volumes 1 through 13 of X-Men. I already mentioned volume 13 earlier, Wounded Wolf. So we're gonna get 13 first, and then volume 11 in January next year. Life Death, which covers 176 to 188. Kitty Pryde and Wolverine 1 through 6, and Marvel Fanfare number 40. I knew, by the way, that they were gonna, again, I hate to sound arrogant, guys, but when I did my fantasy mapping, of course, 176 to 188, but I just knew that they were gonna include Kitty Pryde and Wolverine 1 through 6. So this will be 83 to 85. They made a mistake and said 84, but the Kitty Pryde Wolverine series extends to 1985. This one will have Storm lose her powers in 185. I know this so easily. 176, let's go through it real quick. 176, Scott and Madeline got married last issue. They deal with a giant squid. That's that. 177 and 78 is a two-parter with Brotherhood of Evil Mutants. 179 has Kitty Pryde on the cover where she's going to marry Caliban. Like they abduct Kitty and force her to marry Caliban. So then the X-Men have to go to the Morlock tunnels and stop them. 180 is that's the one with Kitty and Storm flying up in the air. I like that one. 181 is the first Secret War tie-in where they go to Japan and fight that big dragon, and Lockheed falls in love with the big dragon. It's also the first appearance of Amiko or Kiko. The name is interchangeable. That's Wolverine's stepdaughter, or no, his foster daughter. He promises the mom, "Hey, I'll take care of her for you." 182, I forgot what that one was. 183 is the one where Colossus and Juggernaut have a barroom fight. I love that one. 184 has Xavier fighting Selene. And Rachel. Oh no, Rachel. That's right, Rachel. The first appearance of Rachel in not her first appearance completely. That was in Days of Future Past, but she arrives in 616 and is looking for the X-Men, and Selene is after her. And Xavier and the X-Men find her and save her, and Xavier engages in a mental battle with her. Xavier is my favorite character, so I love that storyline. That's 184. 185 is when Storm loses her powers. The Dire Wraiths from ROM make their way to X-Men. I think Val Cooper also makes her first appearance. Val Cooper, I think, makes her first appearance in 176. Henry Peter Gyrick is also involved. 186 is the Life Death, which is the aftermath of Storm losing her powers, dealing with Forge. Oh yeah, and Forge's first appearance is also in this volume, which I'm really excited for. And for anybody who knows from the X-Men 97 cartoon, that one's touched upon. So this is actually part of that. I wish they would have released this when the cartoon was happening. That would have been good. And of course, Naze and the Adversary. The Adversary kind of sort of rears his head at first. I forget. That's the two-parter. 187, 188 is the two-part with Naze and the Adversary before, of course, Fall of the Mutants. So I'm really excited about that one. You guys can tell because I'm spending so much time talking about X-Men. I'm really excited. I've never read Kitty Pryde and Wolverine ever. I know it has to do with Ogun. Like they go to Japan. Kitty cuts her hair short, so she looks like a lesbian, or a boy. Sorry, that wasn't PC. You guys know what I mean. Come on, get over it. So that's that, and that'll be in January, guys. And then we have, and then the last two are just reprints. We'll get Volume 20, Bishop's Crossing reprint. I already have that. And Avengers Volume 16, Under Siege, another reprint, which is really good, guys. And I recommend those two. The Avengers Volume 16, that one fetches very high on eBay, Amazon, whatever. So look for if you're into Avengers, guys. That's the one where the Masters of Evil kick the shit out of the Avengers at first and destroy the mansion, and then they, I don't know. It's hard because Jarvis gets fucked up. Oh my god, Hercules got fucked up, and they ripped up Captain America's mom, the picture of his mom, and yeah, that's a hard one. But it's a fun, thrilling issue. Like when I was reading J. Jonah Jameson and Spider-Man with 192 when I was reading Volume 11 of Spider-Man, it was like that fast pace, like you're watching an action movie with superheroes. And of course, we'll never get a movie version of that. I'm sure Kevin Feige will never do that, and that asshole needs to be removed too because he's fucked everything up with the Marvel movies. But that's a topic for another day, guys. That's pretty much it. That is in a nutshell the upcoming epics from October 2025 through January 2026. Just to wrap up, I'm going to just get the classics, the classic Marvels. I'm not gonna get modern. I don't know if I'll get Captain America Volume 24. As it is, we're most likely going to get a Heroes Reborn epic with Volume 23, and everything. I'm sure Avengers will continue after 27, but I think I'm pretty much done with that. Avengers is done. Iron Man is done. Captain America is done. All I need is Volume 8 of Captain America, and I'm done. Like I have the entire first volume run. Fantastic Four is done, right? So that's pretty much it. I don't need to continue on further. If anybody is curious, am I going to continue post Heroes Reborn? The answer is no. I don't think so. It's not a complete no. I know I just said no, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Okay? I don't know. All right, guys. Yeah. I don't know why I put this on. I'm done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. No. How do I turn this off? Okay. Okay. That's pretty much it, guys. Let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'll try to fix this for the future so we can talk and chat online. I don't know why my volume is fucked up. I don't know. But leave your comments, guys. Like it, dislike it, hate on it, shit on it, love it, have sex with it, whatever. But I hope you found this informative, guys. Keep reading epics. And that's it. Bye for now. Oh, there's more. Yes, let's end it. Bye-bye.